Hi and welcome to 3 Spoonsful by Shweta Mehra. And today at 3 Spoonsful, we are going to check out this very easy recipe. You could call it a dip, you could call it a spread. It's something we all love and we all tend to buy it a lot. But it's something that can be really easily made at home with simple ingredients, especially when you have complete control over the quality of your ingredients. So today at 3 Spoonsful, we are going to check out an eggless mayonnaise. That's right, we have a different recipe for a one with eggs, but this is a very easy eggless mayonnaise that we'll see. So let's get started. So to start off with, I'm going to be taking milk. This is 1/4 cup of milk. You can use any cup, any measure, but all you need to remember is your milk, the oil should be double in quantity to the milk. So just take a clean dry bowl, add milk, add the oil and add the powdered sugar to it, and then go in with an immersion blender and get started. The only thing is it's going to blend and splatter all over. This is one part that I really dislike a bit because it sort of just goes here and there. But that's okay. I mean, the end result is worth it, I guess. It's worth the cleaning up. Now after I've just mixed up everything, I've gone in and added the salt, and here I am trying to cover and protect my clothes, and just keep beating it until you get the consistency of mayonnaise. The one thing to remember here is that the higher fat content of your milk, the quicker and better your mayonnaise is going to be. If you're going to be using a milk in a Tetra Pak, then it could take longer for it to thicken up. So I'm using like full fat, full cream milk over here, which is why I think my mayo was done within 3 to 4 minutes. It didn't take long at all. The milk has to be at room temperature. And you can see that now it's getting frothy, it's getting to the consistency of what mayonnaise looks like. So this mayonnaise can be easily stored in your fridge. I generally store it in a glass bottle and it stays good for up to a week. But I tend to make smaller quantities so that we just run through it pretty quickly then. You can use it as a spread in sandwiches, you can use it as a dip for various things, you can add different sauces to it and make different flavored mayonnaises. So it's a great versatile thing to have. So here it is, it's thickened up and you can see that the consistency is looking different. And once you put it in the fridge, for around 10 to 15 minutes, it thickens up a little bit. Immediately after making it, when you store it in the fridge, it does thicken up a little bit. There was a bit of salt left, so I just added that and I was just blending it again. And that's about it. I'm just clearing up the sides with a spatula and trying to mix everything again, one last good whisk. And that's it. This very easy mayonnaise is ready, and veg mayonnaise was a request from a couple of people, so I thought I'll just show how to make this. It's easy, it's simple. So like, share and subscribe if you like this recipe, and hit the bell icon for notifications, and do let us know what other recipes you would like to see on our channel. Thank you.